Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC, and welcome to this edition of Big Red's Bargain Bin. Now, of course, you guys probably know, but if you're new to the channel, we try to look for knives, flashlights, pocket tools, so on and so forth, less than $20 to fit in Big Red's Bargain Bin. And I tell you what, I've got one. And I've got a pretty good one, in my opinion. Now, I know we've seen, tool companies and stuff making knives, right? The big one, of course, right now is the Harbor Freight, the Icon knife. So one night, actually, surfing Amazon, as we do occasionally, and I came across this guy, and I was like, Crescent, okay. I was like, that sure looks like the Crescent tool logo. And got to looking, actually went to their website, and yeah, this is the Crescent Tools pocket knife. I mean, it really doesn't have a name. It's got a number. I can't remember what it was, but it's about 8 digits long or something like that. Well, yeah, it's a folding pocket knife from Crescent. Now, something caught my attention right off the bat. Oh, yeah, we definitely like those red standoffs. But so what does this guy give us? Well, it gives us a GFN handle, which to me, GFN usually feels cheaper. Now, these are pretty thick, so maybe it has something to do with how thick they are. Typically, some of the GFN or GRN or FRN handles that we see are a little thinner, but it feels more like G10, really, to me. I don't know. They just have a different feel. It's got a decent grip to it. I mean, it does have a little bit of texturing going on there, as you can see. The grip is okay. It's not fantastic, but it's decent. Decent. Open construction, as I said, red standoffs. I dig it. Deep carry clip, for sure. Metal liners. Now, well, we'll open it up and we'll check it out. And, I mean, it's pretty much dead on centered. So, I mean, overall fit and finish, not too bad. Not too bad at all. It's chamfered off very nicely. Now, we don't have a whole lot of contour going on. Obviously, we've got a little bit of contour in the chamfering, but for the most part, we've got flat scales. Not too bad, though. Not too bad. Got a nice cutout there. Fit and finish, the only really nitpick I have with it is it's a little slick in the handle. Like I said, I mean, it's not bad. My thumb skips across it. So, not too bad. A flipper opening for sure. And, well, there you go. You can see it right there. Maybe. There you go. There's it. There's a number. Oh, it's only 7. It's only 7. CPK 325C. There you go. That's its name. It's 5CR15. So, no, you're not getting Magna Cut or anything. Well, I mean, what was it? 16 and change or something? Oh, but as I look, there is a 10% off clippable coupon. So you get it for like $15. So yeah, it's 5CR. Obviously, I didn't expect anything too outrageous as far as steel goes for a $15, $16 knife. But the one thing I will tell you about this thing, the detent on this thing is fantastic. It says it has ball bearings. I mean, it's not super drop shutty or anything like that. Maybe put a little Slick-A-Mall or something in there, your favorite lube, whatever the case may be, and you can loosen it up a little bit. Now, I haven't messed with the pivot or anything. I try to show you this as I get it. It's a little stiff, but with some juice, it might help. It's hollow. It's got a kind of a shallow hollow. It's not flat. It's hollow ground, but it's kind of a shallow hollow. But again, 5CR. It's got a nice drop point. Comes down to a pretty wicked point. And I tell you what, for 5CR, this thing came pretty sharp. No issues with 6 or 9 thread whatsoever. Now, of course, that's a fresh factory edge. And of course, 15CR, or 5CR, it's probably not going to hold an edge forever. That's where stropping comes in. Just did a JB on EDC about stropping. Definitely recommend it. But And 21 thread. It's about a 3¼ inch blade. We'll get to that in a minute. It went through 21 thread, 1/2 inch natural fiber rope. About that 3/4, 75 to 80%. So with a fresh factory edge, it did pretty darn good. But like I said, it does come down to a pretty wicked point. Obviously, you've got the Crescent Tools logo right there on the pivot, but let's do a quick spec check. So overall, what are we getting into with this one? Well, it's about not quite 8 inches. It's about 7 and 5/8. That's what will give us. Pretty close to a 4. I'll make sure I'm on there. Pretty close to a 4.5 inch handle. Comes into just shy-ish of a 3¼ inch blade. That's what they call it, 3¼ inch blade. So, all right, we'll give it to them. We'll give it to them. Liner lock and grip length on this is, oh, looky there, 3.5 inches. My. Right in my sweet spot as far as grip goes. So, here's a couple of size comparisons. As always, we'll do the bug out. It's bug out-ish. Blades are really pretty close. Handle comes out just a little bit more on the Crescent. And then on the handle, yeah, there's about 1/8 of an inch or so difference. Crescent being larger. And then, of course, we got the PM2, which PM2 is obviously going to be a little bit larger, as it is. And an overall weight. So 4.4 ounces. Oops, let's get for our friends across the pond. There you go, 124 grams. Now that's somewhere where, just like me, it could lose a little weight. Absolutely. There's no weight reduction going on. So, I mean, it's got some heft to it, but it's nothing outrageous or anything like that. I mean, what was that? Almost 4.5. That's not bad. It's got a wide clip, but it is a deep carry. Goes in pretty well. Got a decent pop coming out of the pocket. Clip is definitely robust enough to handle it and keep it in your pocket. So, overall, already talked about the fit and finish. I'd rate that as pretty good. I mean, as you can see, with that texture, I mean, it takes quite a bit of pressure to get my thumb to skip across it. So, fit and finish, you know, we'll give it a 7 or so. Everything's done pretty well. Action, the detent is fantastic. I absolutely love the detent on this knife. It's, for me, that detent's pretty much perfect. For me, it's completely subjective. I understand some people may think it's too heavy. I don't think anybody would think it was too light, because it's not light at all. I don't even know. To me, it's perfect. It's about as perfect can get as far as detent. Now, the action, like I said, says it's on bearings. It takes a little shake to get shut. You got pretty decent access. I mean, I got access to that lock bar without much. God, that just got a really nice snap to it. Way better than I expected. And I know, I try not to have expectations, but we do. It's human nature. It's human nature. And this, to me, definitely beat expectations. Especially here. This knife is super comfortable. Ergonomics are good. Like I said, the clip is a little wide. I can feel the clip, for sure. It's not an issue, though. It's not a hot spot for me. Nothing like that. I just kind of know it's there, and it's usually right back here. This part, no problem whatsoever. It kind of fits in that crease right there very nicely. It's not jabbing me or poking me or anything like that. It just comes down to really good. For ergos, man, I'm going to give this, it's a 7 or 8 on ergos. It's really impressive for 16 and change. I think it's like $16.50, something like that. Like I said, though, there is a coupon. so you can get it for a little bit cheaper, 15 bucks or so. But I am very, very happy I picked this knife up. Wanted to get something in the bargain bin, saw this knife. We've been talking about the Icon and the tool manufacturers making knives, and it just seemed to, like, everything seemed to come together. It fits in the bargain bin. It's a tool manufacturer that made a pretty darn decent knife. Of course, Crescent makes all sorts of utility knives and that type of thing. But when I saw this one, I was like, oh, I gotta check it out. And I am super, super glad I did. Of course, there'll be links down in the description if you want to go check it out for yourself. Please do so. But I've got a bargain bin winner right here. That's kind of how I'm feeling about it. Absolutely 100%. So thanks, guys. Greatly appreciate y'all stopping by, checking out the Crescent Tools knife. It doesn't have a name. So Crescent Tools Pocket Knife. That's what we're going to call it. So thanks so much, guys. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.